Welcome to SF Commercial Property Conversations with Bruce Bean, where Bay Area investments meet expert insights. Get ready to unlock the strategies of commercial real estate success.
So today we had Rodrigo Serzedello, and Rodrigo is originally from Brazil, and he's worked in the tech world for 25 years, and now he's in real estate, and he's actually buying houses and using the BRRRR technique, which we'll talk about. So Rodrigo, it's great to have you. I just am very curious about how you came through the tech world to real estate.
Sounds good, Bruce. Thanks so much for the invitation. This is it's so fun to be around here after listening to many of your podcasts. So yeah, I came from the tech world for 20 plus years, and I always started in 2021. Actually, everything finished on 21. My technology experience when I was investing in a company called InstaFob. So InstaFob was a company that I used to sell to some locksmith, some little machine and device that I created to duplicate RFIDs and put it into stickers on the back of their phone. So this company got popular, got nationwide, and then it got acquired in 2021. That's how I decided to jump into something else. And real estate it's been a part of my family for a while. My aunt from Paris, she's a property management for a while. My dad from Brazil had a lot of properties there as well. So I jumped into real estate as well over here, and that's how I started buying and selling houses, but out of state. I live in San Diego, California, but I needed to go to start out of state. Basically, because if I buy one property here, about $800,000 or $1 million house, it's one mistake, it's out of my profit, it's gone. So it's easier to buy 10 houses in Cincinnati, Ohio, and do, many mistakes there and learn more. So that's how I really got into the real estate.
No, that's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the BRRRR technique.
So bird technique, that was the best technique that I found out to basically keep buying houses there. So the BRRRR technique stands for buying, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. If you go to a market like Cincinnati, Ohio, and if you even talk about buying a house there, which it's, let's say, over like around $100 to $150,000, if you make an offer there and just start talking about an offer based out of a loan, it's really hard for somebody to accept your offer. So you need to go all in, all cash, right? So I bought a couple of houses there, all cash, and I needed to keep buying more houses there. But how do you free up your capital to keep buying the other houses still buy without cash? So you use the BRRRR method. So first you buy the house, all cash, and then what you do for 6 months, you do some rehab and you rent the house. After this, you refinance, or in other words, you do a cash out refinance of the house that you already, you bought it out cash in, and then you buy the next house. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have about 70 to 80% of cash from the first house. You buy the next house. Once again, all cash. So you are going to be competing with all of the other investors with our cash. So you're still in the game, and that's a good way for you to keep growing your portfolio there.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And so at one point you got up to 8 or 10 houses.
That's right. Yeah. So I've been doing some, buying and selling, but most of my business there, what I do is long term. So I buy, do some rehab, put on the property management, and then buy the next one. Uh, some of the houses I sold it, like the last one, it was a duplex. It was a small duplex, but it was a lot of turnover. So I sold that one, and I'm doing a 1031 exchange, hopefully in 45 days in another house. Hopefully if I find something there quick enough.
Yeah, so have you identified yet? You've identified your three properties or whatever?
I have identified some that it didn't work. So
Ah.
if your podcast, goes in air in 45 days and somebody there have something to offer to me,
You're open to making it work.
I'm open to making it work. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind as we go forward here. So you keep kind of leveraging your equity onto the next property and keep growing that way.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. So thus far, so far, so good. And then you're also still the founder of Genie AI. Is that correct?
Right. Genie AI and most recently the Creative Skies. So it's Genie AI is it was basically an AI platform more focusing on marketing for real estate agents and Creative Skies, which it's my new venture, my newest venture with my buddy David that's doing with me. It's a drone light show events that we are doing basically in California. We started in California and Arizona.
So I've seen some of these drone light shows, I believe, in during the 4th of July. So I'm fascinated by the fact that the drones can basically draw a picture in the sky and it's all computer activated and controlled. Is that right?
It's basically there's a lot of planning that goes into it and a lot of back and forth with the companies that are hiring our service. But it's getting more and more popular than fireworks because it's not just the whole animation and the branding that you can put on the skies, but it's also safer for the environment and out of this upsides as well. It's the one really fun thing that you can do, especially for companies that wants to brand and launching some products. Imagine like you can put a QR code on the sky for somebody to scan
Oh,
on
wow.
the sky to go
Wow.
into a website or promotion and things like that. So it's a really booming market that we got in, and we're excited to be in.
So obviously the light shows on the ground have become very popular. I know the Oakland Zoo and San Luis, well, not San Luis Obispo. Anyways, there's a big one in mid California. So these have become very, very popular, and I suspect that the sky version is going to become also very, very popular.
There is a few one that are doing indoors, but most of the companies, what they are doing is it's on the like it's really this outdoor ones, and it's not an easy business to get in, especially because you have a lot of you have some certificates you need to get. You like
Oh.
I had to do a certification with the FAA. I'm a pilot certificate. We had to do a waiver, especially to fly multiple drones, because you can't just out of the nowhere start flying 300 drones, anywhere. So there is a lot of regulations that goes into it, and a lot of process and logistics mainly that it goes into it.
So I assume, unlike the normal drone where you have one controller and one person running a controller, you have a basically a computer controlling 200 drones, right?
Yeah, so basically with like with the certificate that I got, which is the Part 107, I can operate one drone. I have one remote control, I operate one drone, I can do real estate footage or whatever. Now, when you have 300 drones, the way that it works, you put a lot of antennas around, and then you send the paths, the automation paths inside of the drones. So every single drone knows exactly what's the GPS coordinates that they need to follow in every second of the show. So one drone doesn't communicate with another one, but you do the whole design before and you upload inside of each drone the coordinates. So on the second two, you need to be exactly right there. On the second five or six, so it's a really complex process, and it's amazing. When I just got into this business, it blows my mind, especially the safety protocols that you need to have. It's a lot that goes into it.
Okay, well, okay, let's come back to real estate for a minute.
Yes.
So, given your background and your AI and your tech background, how are you using that for marketing real estate?
So this is not out yet, but I'm starting to work in a real estate AI agent. So that's something that I want to launch with Keller Williams there. Hopefully they like my project, my prototype here, but it's basically imagine that you want to talk with somebody that is specialized in that area that can quickly bring you more deals, right? So I'm working here in a system that it's an AI agent that can quickly bring deals from the MLS, and I'm starting from here in San Diego, and can just fast like give you deals like faster than any agent out there. But it's not just deals. Like when somebody are looking for a house, they're looking not just for a specific house, but they're looking for a house that are close to schools that are A, B, or C. They're closer to the supermarket, and there's a lot of uh, uh, informations involved that an AI agent plus ChatGPT plus a big information behind could bring to the customers faster. There is nothing like this on the market. Sometimes, I like to uh, bring some new stuff for whatever market I am, jumping in. So this is one of them. So you basically, there's an AI agent that you talk to them and you explain what you want and quickly, browse the MLS and bring you some more information about that.
So, are you using skip tracing in this new platform?
No, not yet. I'm plugging into the APIs from the Paragon and the MLS here in San Diego.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, all right. We're going to look forward. How soon do you think that's coming out?
I hate promising deadlines, especially with so many things going on here. But I believe on the couple of more months, that's something that it should be out.
All right. Well, when you get this going, I want to have another podcast to announce this to the world. So I'm looking
100%.
forward to that. So,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, what's your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich, it's Italian sub from Subway that I like it.
Oh, wow. From Subway. Okay. And who do you want to sit and eat that Subway with?
Mark Cuban would be, like a really interesting guy to talk with. I
Yeah.
don't know if you like the Subway that I would bring. Like, probably be like a more fancy place, but I would bring my Subway to his five stars restaurant.
You're fine with the Subway at any restaurant. Wherever he wants to meet would be fine.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, Rodrigo. So where are people going to get a hold of you?
People can find me. I'm gonna leave my email here, rodrigo.sd, less like San Diego, rodrigo.sd at KW, like Keller Williams, KW.com. I'll leave my cell phone as well. It's 619-987-4496. If you are looking for buy, selling, or investing in San Diego, we didn't touch much on that, but I'm also a real estate agent here in San Diego, more focusing on investments. So I would be more than happy to help people investing here as well.
So investing in terms of buying property, buying commercial property in San Diego area?
Yeah, I have some customers that they are focusing on flips, buying, doing some flips, and doing basically the process that I do out of states. People are doing here, so I help a lot of people buying flips here in San Diego. I do some marketing comparisons, so I'm more focusing towards the investor that are coming to San Diego.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, this has been fantastic. I'm looking forward to talking to you again in 3 to 6 months.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Bruce.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
That's a wrap on today's journey through the SF commercial real estate scene. Ready to share your story? Visit sfcommercialconversations.com/guest. Your insights could lead the next conversation.